Hey, God bless you guys. How you doing today? Wanted to bring you a quick encouraging message and just catch up with you a little bit about what's been going on. And life's busy. How many of you guys are busy all the time? Like, it doesn't matter how much you think you're going to catch up with stuff. You're busy again in a minute. We just got back from snow camp. That was an absolutely incredible time. We went to Monadnock with a group of teenagers. It's just really, really cool. And I realized that it was exactly 30 years ago that I took my first group of teenagers to winter camp, to snow camp. That was really crazy. And one of the cool pieces to that is the reason I realized it was that I took one of those campers' kids with me this time. So 30 years ago, on my first trip, I took a camper, and now 30 years later, I took their kid to camp. I guess that makes me old. But I love what Psalm 145:4 says. One generation will commend your works to another. They'll tell of your mighty acts. I got to do that from generation to generation. And I love being able to think about that. As this busyness is just kind of encapsulating most of our lives with so much going on, and actually so much crazy stuff going on, so much chaotic stuff coming on. The news has been absolutely, it's been terrible. There's a lot going on in the world, and a lot for us to be praying about and taking to God. It's easy to get discouraged when you're busy and when the world is chaos. So in the middle of snow camp, and then just thinking about Easter coming up, although Easter is this incredibly amazing holiday where we think about the fact that Jesus went to the cross on Good Friday, rose from the dead on Easter Sunday to save us and redeem us. For me, it becomes a busy season, a lot to plan and a lot to prepare for, but it's a season of great anticipation because we think about the power of victory over death. I don't know what else is going on in your life as we come into spring. I'm sure you've got a lot on your plate, and there's also a lot of heavy things going on. This week at snow camp, they talked about God being the God of your hills and your valleys. God of your hills and your valleys, which means regardless of what situation we're in, God is bigger than that. He's bigger than your highs, and he's bigger than your lows. And one of the things we want to do when we recognize that God is bigger than our hills and valleys is we want to pursue him. Like as he pursued us and found us, we want to pursue him. We want to chase him. We want to give our all to him. And sometimes that means that there's some things we have to give up so that we can show up. And Hebrews chapter 12, verse 1 says, therefore, since we're surrounded by such a huge crowd of witnesses to the life of faith, let us strip off every weight that slows us down, especially the sin that so easily trips us up. And let us run with endurance the race God has set before us. I know God has a calling on your life. And maybe you've lost years or decades because you've rejected that calling or been tied up or tangled up. And so today I want to encourage you that there's something you should give up today. I mean, I know it's the Lent season and people love to give up chocolate. I heard recently of somebody giving up onions, and they said they gave up onions because they hate onions. Well, it's not just a chance for you to not eat something that you don't like, or it's not just a chance for you to get in shape and make a good decision about giving up an unhealthy food. It's a chance for us to get serious with God and give up something that we shouldn't be having in the first place. And so this verse says, so let us strip off every weight that slows us down, especially the sin that so easily entangles. Man, what do you need to repent of today? What do you need to give up so that you can run for God? I can't sprint if I've got a heavy backpack on. What is slowing me down? Okay, what do I need to declutter in my life? And what sin do I need to repent of so that God can cleanse me of it, so that the weight of that sin doesn't slow me, hold me down, keep me trapped? I want to confess that to God today, confess that sin so that I can be forgiven of my sins. I want to take just that wasted time that I have doing menial tasks or some hobby that maybe doesn't make sense, wasting time scrolling at social media, watching some, binge watching show that is just taking me away from something that I know God has called me to do. And I want to get rid of that so that I'm not slowed down, so that I can run, so I can sprint, so I can pursue God with all that I have. And so as the times are serious, we want to be serious. We want to be involved. We want to be all for God. And we don't want to be slowed down by worthless things. We don't want to be entangled by sin that prevents us from living the whole life that God has for us. So I encourage you today to give up something for Lent. Give up sin. Give up wasted time and pursue God with all that you have. I can't wait for Sunday. It's going to be amazing. We're going to be together worshiping God in seeking Him together. Hey, but don't wait till Sunday to do amazing things. All right, do some amazing things today. Worship God and pursue Him with all of your heart. God bless you guys, and I will see you soon.